China is the leading country in frog farming and the largest consumer of frog meat in the world. China consumes approximately 1,500,000 tons of frog meat each year, while globally, this number is estimated to reach 2 million tons annually, indicating the rapid development of the frog farming industry in China and worldwide. The production and consumption of frog meat significantly contribute to China's economy and culinary culture. Let's explore how farms raise millions of frogs to meet this ever-growing market demand. Mating occurs in clean water tanks that simulate a natural environment. After mating, the female frog lays eggs, and the male frog fertilizes them. Frog eggs are typically incubated in shallow water tanks where the temperature is kept stable. Selling frog eggs is also a way for farms to increase their income while waiting for the frog batches to mature for harvest. When the eggs hatch, tadpoles emerge and begin their development stage. Tadpoles require a special diet to grow rapidly. This stage lasts for several weeks. After the tadpoles transform into juvenile frogs, they are transferred to larger ponds to continue their nurturing and development into adult frogs. Adult frogs represent a critical stage in the frog farming process, requiring special care and an ideal living environment. Adult frogs require a clean and stable living environment. The water in the breeding ponds must be kept clean and potable for humans to ensure that the frogs do not get infected and grow healthily. Adult frogs are very voracious and may exhibit cannibalistic behavior, especially when food is scarce or the rearing conditions are inadequate. Adult frogs are fed 2-3 times a day. Their diet includes insects, worms, and other protein-rich foods. Ensure an adequate supply of food to prevent hunger in frogs, but also avoid overfeeding to prevent waste and water pollution. Typically, the amount of food should be around 3 to 5% of the frog's body weight per day. Regularly clean the breeding ponds and equipment to prevent the growth of harmful bacteria and fungi. The weight of an adult frog can vary depending on the species, sex, and diet. However, in general, adult frogs can weigh between 0.45 kilograms and 2.8 kilograms. Frogs are harvested by using nets to catch them from the ponds or breeding tanks. The large and healthy frogs are sorted into separate bags, and their price is higher than that of other frogs. After being harvested, the frogs are thoroughly washed to remove mud and impurities. The frogs are cleaned and the unusable parts such as the skin and internal organs are removed. Packaging frog meat is a crucial stage in the production of high-quality frog meat. With the development of consumption markets in China and internationally, the frog farming industry is becoming increasingly important, contributing to the economy and providing a nutritious food source for consumers. Each package of frog meat is labeled with complete product information, including the production date, expiration date, and usage instructions. China, frogs are considered a delicious and nutritious delicacy, and they are prepared into many enticing dishes. The variety in preparation methods and the unique flavor of frog meat make it a favorite dish for many people. Crispy fried frog. Frog meat is marinated with spices, coated in batter and deep fried until golden and crispy. This dish is a favorite in China. Frog meat dishes in China are not only delicious, but also diverse and abundant, appealing to all social classes. Stir-fried frog with lemongrass and chili. This dish boasts a rich flavor with the fragrant aroma of lemongrass, the spicy heat of chili, and the natural sweetness of frog meat. Thank you for watching the video on the process of raising millions of frogs and the delicious frog meat dishes in China. We hope you have gained interesting and useful information about the frog farming industry and the rich culinary culture of China. Sika deer farming is a significant industry in China, with millions of deer raised annually for their valuable antlers and meat. In China alone, the consumption of deer antlers has skyrocketed, driven by their prized status in traditional medicine. China consumes over 60% of the world's deer antlers, with an estimated annual usage of around 400 tons. These antlers are primarily used in traditional Chinese medicine, believed to have numerous health benefits. Worldwide, the demand for deer antlers exceeds 600 tons per year, with significant markets in South Korea, Japan, and Russia. Common forages include clover, alfalfa, and a variety of grasses. These plants are rich in fiber and essential vitamins, promoting healthy digestion and metabolic functions. To enhance antler growth and ensure the highest quality, deer intended for antler production receive a diet supplemented with concentrated feeds. These include grains such as corn, barley, and oats, which are high in carbohydrates and proteins. These nutrients are crucial for the rapid growth and development of antlers. Learning how to throw darts is also a skill that needs to be mastered here, as it is not something that everyone can easily do. This is how the Chinese vaccinate their deer. He seems to be very proficient in this skill. The gestation period for Sika deer is approximately 7 months. During this time, pregnant does receive special care. Fawns are usually born in secluded areas within the enclosure, providing them with a safe and quiet environment. Fawns have several unique characteristics and behaviors that make them both fascinating and challenging to care for. While fawns are naturally shy, gradual socialization is important to help them adapt to the presence of humans and other deer. Raising adult Sika deer is a complex process that involves ensuring optimal conditions for growth and health. After the antlers are removed, the deer's wounds are treated with antiseptics to prevent infection. Harvesting antlers is a precise and humane process that prioritizes the well-being of the deer while producing a valuable product. Caps help to stop bleeding from the antler removal site. When antlers are cut, they can bleed profusely, and the cap acts as a pressure bandage to control and reduce bleeding. Once the velvet antlers are harvested, they undergo several processing steps to ensure they are ready for market and maintain their medicinal properties. The cleaned antlers are then dried using specialized drying equipment. This equipment controls the temperature and humidity to ensure that the antlers dry evenly without losing their nutritional value. The antler harvesting season typically occurs in late spring to early summer when the antlers have reached their full size but are still in the velvet stage. Deer will be anesthetized before taking deer antlers. This prevents any sudden movements that could cause injury to the deer or handlers. The compounds found in velvet antlers are believed to have anti-inflammatory effects, helping to reduce pain and swelling in conditions such as arthritis. Deer genital organs are highly valued in traditional Chinese medicine. They are believed to possess properties that enhance sexual health and vitality. The annual consumption of deer meat in China is estimated to be around 30,000 tons. Globally, the consumption of deer meat is approximately 100,000 tons per year. Velvet antlers have been used in traditional medicine for centuries, particularly in East Asia, where they are believed to offer a range of health benefits. The growth factors in the antlers are believed to support muscle growth and repair. Deer meat is packed with essential vitamins and minerals, including iron, zinc, and B vitamins, which are important for overall health and well-being. Deer meat is a versatile ingredient in Chinese cuisine, and it is used to prepare a variety of traditional dishes, often found in high-end restaurants and gourmet eateries. Another traditional dish is deer meat soup, often prepared with medicinal herbs. The meat is simmered for hours with ingredients like goji berries, ginseng, and jujubes, creating a nutritious and restorative broth. The comprehensive process of raising, harvesting, and processing Sika deer in China not only meets the growing demand for high-quality antlers but also for premium meat. For more detailed insights into the fascinating world of deer farming, make sure to watch our next videos here.
Did you know that canned tuna was once the most popular seafood in America for over 50 years? From 1950 to 2000, more than 85% of U.S. households kept a can of tuna in their pantry. But have you ever wondered how that beloved snack gets made? In this video, we'll take you through the whole process, showing how tuna is carefully prepared before it makes it into your can. Canned tuna first became popular as an alternative to canned sardines in the early 1900s. Initially, tuna was considered a trash fish, but in 1903, canning company owner Albert Hill, facing a sardine shortage, began packaging albacore tuna in tins. His first 700 cases sold well, and by 1914, his company was producing over 400,000 cases annually. The mild, pure flavor of albacore tuna gained popularity, and World War I helped catapult canned tuna into the mainstream as a portable, non-perishable protein for soldiers. By the 1920s, canned tuna had become a household staple in America, known for its affordability, nutrition, and convenience. Tuna are ocean fish that live in tropical and temperate waters, often forming large schools. Tuna fishing is a large-scale operation, primarily using nets or cranes on specialized fishing vessels. As the fish gather around baited hooks, the tuna are quickly hauled aboard. These vessels are equipped with refrigeration rooms to keep the tuna fresh immediately after they're caught. Once the tuna is prepared, it's carefully arranged on metal racks to ensure even cooking. These racks are then placed into pressurized steam chambers, often called pre-cookers. Inside the chambers, the tuna is cooked at controlled temperatures for precise durations, which are carefully calculated based on the size of the fish. Larger tuna require longer cooking times to ensure they're heated through, while smaller tuna need shorter cooking times to prevent overcooking. In traditional medicine, centipede ash, after being burned and mixed with herbal solutions, is often used as a paste or tea to reduce inflammation, alleviate pain, and prevent infection. The Chinese also soak centipedes in alcohol, believing that this liquor helps relieve pain, improve blood circulation, and treat issues such as joint pain and rheumatism. This type of liquor is often consumed in small amounts or applied topically to the affected area. In addition to their medicinal value, centipedes are also hunted for their unique taste, with many people curious to try this exotic ingredient. The preparation of centipedes for consumption typically involves cooking methods like frying or grilling, which help bring out their flavor and texture. These creatures are regarded as treasures in traditional Chinese medicine and have become an essential part of China's pharmaceutical industry. In China, centipede farms cultivate these creatures in specially designed environments to ensure optimal living conditions. Wooden boxes or plastic trays are commonly used and placed in greenhouses, where temperature and humidity are carefully controlled. To process centipedes for medicinal use, they are typically handled by inserting a long stick through the body, creating a straight line. This helps prevent the centipede from bending during the drying process. Afterward, the centipede is dried under the sun or in a dry environment to preserve it. This drying process helps remove moisture, eliminate the pungent smell, and retain beneficial compounds for use in traditional Chinese medicine. Dried centipedes are widely available in China, especially in traditional medicine markets and herbal stores. Lipstick mixture is carefully transferred to a filling machine designed to maintain its creamy consistency through a built-in mixer that continuously stirs the mixture. To begin the filling process, the molds are precisely aligned and positioned under the machine. The nozzles of the filling machine are programmed to dispense the liquid lipstick into the individual slots of the mold, ensuring an even and accurate fill for each lipstick. This process is methodically repeated, with the operator replacing filled molds with empty ones until the entire batch of lipstick mixture has been used. Once the lipstick is filled, workers reheat it to fix any shrink holes that may form during cooling. They apply gentle heat to the surface, which melts slightly and fills any gaps. Afterward, the molds are placed on a conveyor and sent through a 5-foot cooling tunnel to solidify the lipstick. After the cans are sealed and sterilized for food safety, they move to the labeling system. The production and expiration dates are printed directly on the lid or the can using a laser or special ink, onto a conveyor belt and guided into a positioning system to prepare for the filling process. The pieces of tuna are gently pushed into the cans by machines, or in some facilities, workers assist in adjusting the pieces to ensure they're neatly arranged, avoiding any breakage. The oil used to fill the cans must meet strict quality and food safety standards. It is tested for purity, freshness, and consistency to prevent any contamination or rancidity. Once the tuna is in the can, a liquid such as brine, vegetable oil, or seasonings is added to preserve the fish and enhance its flavor. The amount of liquid must be carefully controlled to ensure the can isn't overfilled or underfilled, which helps prevent the fish from drying out during long-term storage. In addition to the standard-sized tuna cans, tuna is also packaged in extra-large cans. These oversized cans are typically used in commercial or institutional settings, such as restaurants, catering services, or food processing facilities, where larger quantities of tuna are needed to meet high-volume demands. To ensure the highest quality tuna in every can, manufacturers don't leave things to chance. They perform meticulous inspections at every stage of the process. Next, a large number of tuna cans are transferred to the lid sealing area. A high-capacity lid sealing machine performs this task at lightning-fast speeds, ensuring the cans are securely sealed. for the filling process, the lipstick mold should be preheated. This ensures proper solidification, prevents cracks and air bubbles, creates a smooth surface, and facilitates easy removal from the mold. With over 8,000 species, centipedes vary in size from just a few millimeters to over a foot long. Common household centipedes, belonging to the order Scutigeraomorpha, thrive in urban areas, while rarer species inhabit more specialized environments. For instance, the giant Amazonian centipede, Scolopendra gigantea*, can reach up to a foot in length and delivers a venomous bite. Centipedes are carnivorous creatures, and their diet mainly consists of insects, worms, and earthworms. At centipede farms in China, they're often fed protein-rich foods such as crickets, mealworms, cockroaches, and earthworms. Some farms also supplement their diet with raw meat, like chopped chicken or fish, to enhance their nutrition. The reproduction process of centipedes is quite fascinating. The female lays eggs and coils her body around the egg nest to protect and incubate them until they hatch, a process that takes about a month. After hatching, the mother continues to protect the young centipedes for the first few weeks of their lives. Once they're ready, farmers feed them very small prey, such as baby ants, small insect larvae, or chopped up earthworms. Centipedes require humidity to thrive, so farmers use coconut coir and sphagnum moss to maintain moisture. These materials help retain moisture, support healthy growth, and prevent mold. These creatures, valued for their role in traditional medicine and beyond, are raised in ways that are both mysterious and captivating. How do farmers care for these venomous critters? It's a story you won't want to miss. Centipedes have existed for over 420 million years, evolving alongside millipedes. While both belong to the Myriapoda subphylum, centipedes stand out as predators with venomous bites, unlike the herbivorous millipedes. The name centipede comes from the Latin word centi, meaning 100, and pedes, meaning feet. Centipedes originally came from the Mediterranean but are now found worldwide, often in human homes. They're commonly found in temperate and tropical regions, living under logs, bark, mulch, and stones. During the summer, they stay outdoors, hiding in soil or plants. But in winter, they move indoors to escape the cold, often entering through moist areas like bathrooms, sewers, or water pipes.